Hello and welcome to a new episode of Persona 5 Royal.
Yeah.
Does flowers disappear once you leave mementos? The amount of flowers you've collected so far is 33. Do you still want to leave? Yes, now returning to the real world for mementos. Thank you for your hard work. It is the 7th of April. I have 7 hours of footage to edit, and I'm going to add about another 4 to 6 hours today. It's currently 11 PM. God damn it, Cody. It is currently 11 PM, and I am barely holding on. I'm going to record during the day tomorrow, so I get some actual lighting from outside. So it means a webcam that isn't dark as fuck. So I do apologise. Anyway, first of all, I want to grow the plant.
Oh yeah.
So we're going to put some nutrients in there. We're going to do a mega fertilizer.
Oh.
You're going to use that one? You must really care about this plant. Come on, level up my caring.
Yes.
Damn it. Let's go downstairs and study. Because I've neglected studying.
It looks like you're attending school seriously. You also seem pretty close with Takamaki-san if you're both coming to school together. You just transferred here, though. I guess you two really click.
We're in the same class.
I see. You seemed a lot closer than that yesterday morning. I heard she was a victim of Mr. Kamoshida. But was that all there was to it? Either way, closer inspection should clear everything up. Goodbye.
Makoto is too sharp.
Ahem.
Exams start tomorrow. Are you all ready?
Shall we
Now
begin?
then, picking up from last time, the end of the Heian period marks the rise of the samurai, which I'm sure you've all been waiting for. As described on the tale of Hike, it was a time when all was great would fall from grace. It wasn't unusual for the heroes of yesterday to be struck down as rebels of the present day. By the way, sympathizing with the loser on the weak is called magistrate's patronage. The term came from Minamoto no Yoshitsune's position, and it also became a way of referring to him as well. Alright, Sumio-no-kun.
Do you know the answer?
Beyond the period.
No.
He supported his brother Itomo during the Heian period, but despite his contributions to defeating the Taria, he was ultimately driven out by his brother and then ultimately executed. However, the centuries follows, Yoshinasune became much more popular as a tragic hero. I knew we didn't get it right. Yeah, I mean, he's crap, the teacher's looking at us. Rather than sliding with the one who has overwhelming power, people prefer the underdog opposing them. It's sort of like rooting for a minor league baseball team instead of a all-star major league one. I can understand that. It's like, if I don't root for them, then who will?
What are your thoughts?
If you're confident in your exams, you could always liven up the day and head to mementos. It'd be nice if we get some info on the target before we went now. I need to study. I need to get my intelligence up. I've neglected it. Looks like you were able to get some studying done, but there's just too much noise. Hey, that's fine. Got to level 2 like I wanted.
Wanna head back?
Let's head home. Exams are coming up soon. You're not getting a jump on without studying without me, right? If you're gonna do it, you want to do it together? I'm in serious trouble. Nah, let's study together. That's a huge help. I've been waiting in the diner in Shibuya. I'm starting to get the hang of it. So I guess this is what I do with this one too. Wait, that's no good. Damn it. What did I mess up on? Maybe a careless mistake. Yeah, it's probably just a simple error. Good advice, Kayla.
Yeah.
Oh, here, if I just fix this. Whoa, problem solved. You're freaking amazing, dude. I'm gonna go grab a refill. Solving that question's got me real pumped up.
Wanna head back?
Guess we should head home. I can't believe this school assembly during exam week. The hell are they thinking? It's the day after tomorrow, right? I wonder if it's gonna be about Kamoshida again. I can't believe this school is messing with our schedule like this. I don't care what it's about. It's gonna have nothing to do with us students. I wish they don't stop dragging us into their mess.
Seems pretty rough.
Mandatory assembly during exam week, huh? Sounds weak for you all.
Well, shall we begin?
Oh shit. The historical figure I don't remember his name. It was Sune.
Ooh, we can do this!
I remembered the A bit on the end of the E. Provide the reason why was used as a hero. It says brother, right? I think his name was... They did a lot for his brother, but they ended up going into conflict in the end when they had to oppose each other. Yeah, Yosune committed suicide after being exiled by his brother, but even though he lost, Yosune's the one who went down in history as a hero. That's probably because people tend to sympathize less with figures in power and sympathize more with the weak. Yeah, not just any weak person though. People who love rooting for an underdog, who stands to the powerful oppressors, then Yosune did that to his brother. But the reason Yosune is treated as a hero is because he stood up against the powerful Itamo. Okay, so I got that right.
Let's get started.
This is the second day of the exams. You may which brain function is responsible for the phenomenon? Oh.
Ooh, we can do this!
Which following maps can you paint without any adjacent areas being the same color?
That doesn't look like it'll
I don't
work.
know the answer. Does everyone have a test? And then you may begin. Name the book that defined male factor as a chief factor in the progress of the human race.
That doesn't look like it'll work.
Which character archetype refers to it's a femme fatale.
Ooh, we can do this!
Okay, so I got I think I got 3 right and 2 wrong. I did okay, I wouldn't say I did good. If I got them all right, then I would have done good.
Ever since that specific incident, many of you have voiced concerns that I could not bear to ignore. We believe the mental health of our student body is absolutely vital, so we've acquired the services of a therapist. The floor is yours, Doctor.
Isn't he hot?
It's nice to meet you all.
Whoa, his voice is sexy.
My name is...
Huh?
My name is Takuto Maruki. Thank you for welcoming me to your school. No need to be formal with me, though. I'm just here to counsel anyone who's interested. You can even call me Doc if that would help you feel more comfortable. Any assistance you need, I'll be... Oh. I guess I'm not really any good for helping with money problems.
Thank you, Dr. Maruki.
Yo,
There's no
you
way
ever
I'm top of
expect
the
this
class.
place to actually give a shit about our mental health?
Well, our school's made national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even worse if they didn't do anything for us.
And Dr. what's his name?
Maruki.
Yeah, wasn't that guy just basically clowning it up on stage? You really think he'll do us any good?
Ryuji.
Hey there. Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san, right? And that must make you.
How do you know our names?
Well, I was informed of certain students before beginning my tenure here. Those that had, previous interactions with Mr. Kamoshida. It must have been especially tough for you after having just transferred here.
I think I'd end up in a castle. Not really.
You're quite the tough youngster. Just don't overdo it, okay?
So, what do you want with us?
Ah, yes, I'd forgotten. I know I already offered my services to the student body earlier, but would you three be interested in counseling?
Nope, not at all.
Huh?
How's that surprising?
You were just a touch more emphatic about it than I'd expected. Ah, but if you come to my office, you can have free snacks. All you can eat. Would be nice, but there's still plenty to be had. So, how about it?
Tell me more of these snacks.
Hey, don't fall for that.
To be frank, I've been explicitly ordered to provide counseling to the students directly involved with Mr. Kamoshida. It's in the school's interests. For its students.
Ah, the school's interest, huh?
I know that asking you to be open with a complete stranger like myself is a lot. Making this mandatory wouldn't do you any good either. Might as well turn it into a worthwhile experience. Ooh, I know. If you attend my counseling sessions, I'll teach you different ways to improve your mental acuity. Like ways to hone your concentration before exams, or not getting nervous on dates. How's that sound?
Mental training. It'd be good to use this. It may aid in our Phantom Feast activities
There's
too.
also snacks.
All right, enough with the snacks. So, which way are you leaning?
No harm in a look, chat.
I guess it'd just be more trouble for us if we didn't go.
Yeah.
Really? Then I guess it's a deal. I'll be in the nurse's office. Feel free to come by whenever it's convenient for you.
Well, we should get going.
Okay, I'll see you later. Thanks for taking my counseling into consideration. Now that we have a deal, I promise I'll do my best to help you.
I've made a deal with Maruki.
It's hard to believe an ordinary high school student could accomplish such grandiose heists. One would need a heart of steel, unaffected by outside influences, and prepared to act without hesitating. There has to be someone who helped strengthen your mental state. Sound like somebody you know? Give me a name.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Counselor Persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
I'm gonna sneeze. I sneezed.
All right.
I'm a man of my word.
So hold up, dude.
Sorry for keeping you like this. Well then.
Okay, quiet down.
I have a addendum to the earlier assembly regarding the counselling you've been offered. The counsellor will be available to you starting after school today in the nurse's office. Dr. Maruki will only be posted here through November, so be sure to speak with him soon if you feel the need. For the majority of you, it's your choice whether or not you want to see him, but there's a few students I'll speak with later. The school's decided visits to Dr. Maruki will be mandatory for these individuals. Yo, you guys gonna go in for it? What's the counselling? It kinda sounds like we're being forced to. I told Maruki I'd do it too, but I don't know if I'm really up to that idea, you know? Not much choice. Yeah. Probably better not to draw any more attention to ourselves. I think I'm gonna try today. Counselling, eh? Lady On's right. Make sure you visit him so you don't draw any attention to yourself, okay?
Yes. Welcome.
Welcome, are you here for a counselling session? Yeah, is now a bad time? Oh, it's always a good time. So long as I'm not already listening to a student. I'm glad you're here. Would you care for a snack?
Well, shall we begin?
There we get started. Oh, but first, just relax, alright? I'm only here to listen to whatever you really wish to talk about.
Yes.
Sure. Well, no, I really only have one thing on my mind right now anyway. Yes, I'd say that makes perfect sense. But don't force yourself into talking with me. You can even just grab snacks and be on your way if you wanted. No, it's alright. I know I need to talk to somebody about this anyway. That is, if you're willing to listen to the super long story. I absolutely am. Take all the time you need. I see, that's such a horrible thing to do to someone. Yes, that's why I wanted to get even with him. For Shiho. And? At first I thought Kamoshida ought to face the same fate Shiho was going through that Shiho was going to put herself through. But later I realised that wasn't right. If he did take his own life, it wouldn't undo Shiho's suffering. In fact, it would just give him the easy way out.
Right.
It's not so. You know, you are quite wise, quite a wise, level-headed young woman, Takamaki-san. I think you've got that wrong. Nope. In fact, I think you're wiser than I was at your age. I wasn't anywhere near as mature as you are now. It's not like I did anything special now. If I hadn't gone through my own share of hell, I don't think I'd be so mature either. I see, so what's on your mind now?
Let me think.
Right now. I'm just hoping that Shiho will get better quickly. We both suffered a lot, but I just want to get back to laughing and having fun together like we used to. At this point, I don't give a rat's ass about Kamoshida.
Yeah.
Now there's an outfit outlook. You can't change the past, but you can keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, I'd definitely be better if none of this happened at all, but...
Quite.
I definitely agree with you now. But it's impossible to wipe every tragedy from history.
Yeah.
If only, right? Everyone would be so much happier if we could actually do that. Oh, it seems I lost track of time. I think we should wrap up things here for today. Thank you so much for coming to see me. Oh no, thank you. I feel a ton better than that's all off my chest.
Be careful, okay?
Good to hear it. You deserve it. Feel free to stop by any time.
Okay, I'm
Will
gonna
do.
get going.
See you around. Well, I went in for counselling. You're going to soon, right? How'd it go? Well, honestly, it wasn't as rough as I was expecting. I think you should just give it a shot. Just go and give it a shot. Dr. Maruki is easier to talk to than you think. Don't you have a counselling appointment? That's in the nurse's office in the practice building, right? I'll just pass the time in the area until you're done.
How are you?
Oh, hello. Are you here for a session as well? You too, huh?
Yes.
Yes, that's right. Dr. Maruki is a wonderful counsellor. I've actually been seeing him for a while before he even came to Sujin. Oh, I didn't know that you two were well acquainted. Well, don't go overselling me too hard, no. Yos is our Stan. I'm really nothing special. Well, I need to get going. Please excuse me.
Alright then.
What say we get started?
Welcome.
Welcome. Thanks for coming. We made a deal. Well, I'll try and make it worth the trouble.
I see.
Thank you. I think I've gotten a good grasp of the situation you're in, Sumiyano-kun. Well, full disclosure, the school gave me a brief rundown of the circumstances surrounding your transfer here. It's all in the past. Did you have to force yourself to accept something that happened? No, that doesn't seem to be it.
So,
now that you told me about yourself, I think I've realized something. It seems like you've largely been able to reconcile your internal world with your external one. I should note that's really, truly impressive. Even most adults can't reliably manage that. How to put it, you know how everybody has an internal reality, some conception of themselves they're striving for?
for example,
Like wanting to be a model student, or wanting to be loved and relied on. That kind of thing. But that idealized reality and the one in actuality are often so far apart, and the gap is responsible for a lot of people in people's pain. Not everyone can ace their exams, not everyone can be the heroes they wish they could be. You've already been through so much, and that kind of suffering is usually enough to twist people up into dark places. But you're still standing up to it, and confronting a tough, painful reality. To me, that's incredibly admirable. Then again, that might be a little weird to hear from a guy you just met, huh? Kinda creeping me out, yeah. But sounds right. Not even deflecting self-deprecation. You really are strong, Sumiyano-kun.
I'm sorry.
Well, let's see. Sorry, this went on much longer than I expected. Somehow this conversation just took a life of its own, I guess.
Say,
Hey, I've actually got one last request. Do you mind?
you know,
I'm actually doing certain research along with my duties as a counsellor. I'm not quite counselling, more like a type of psychological treatment. Basically, it's a project to learn more about people's metaphorical hearts and what they think, how they feel.
How about it?
If I get far enough with it, I think I'll be able to help a lot of people, so... I'll need more details.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I guess my point is, I'd like to ask you to help in that research. All you'd have to do is listen to my theories and tell me if they spark any ideas or realizations on your end. Please. Anytime's good for me, I can work around your schedule. But I got lots of snacks too, you can have them, they're yours. Well, okay. Really? Yes, you're a lifesaver.
Well,
You know, let's see, I know, maybe I could teach you some tips for mental training. I happen to know a lot on the subject, so I'm sure I could cook up a special resume for you. I'm sure you're dedicated enough, I'm sure you could draw out your full potential.
thank you.
Okay, I guess that's our second deal. Now that my bond with Maruki is growing deeper. Detox, excellent. Oh.
Alright. I know.
Oh, right. Would you be okay if we traded contact information? I'll contact you when I've got time, or when I need some input from you. That should do it.
Now,
I'd better do my part to repay you. Let's talk about the mental training and presents. Let's see, first off. Thanks to Maruki, thanks to Maruki's mental training, my mind feels stronger.
Alright.
Oh, that puts SP up. Oh, and Ian, never a bad time to have a snack, huh?
Well, see you.
Thank you for your help today. I'll see you around school. Nice. I'm forward. You need to stop with these jokes, man.
Man.
You spent a really long time talking to Maruki. Look how late it is. Well, if you think sessions are worthwhile, you should just keep
Good
going.
night.
We should definitely get some sleep for now. Tomorrow's gonna be your last day of exams, right? Can I go down and study? I want to study.
Hey.
Morgana. Okay.